They're with us still. We remember all the people. So family, we have come here today to police headquarters, demanding justice and accountability for all the black and brown lives that have been taken away across this country. And also those lives that have been indefinitely detained at Guantanamo Bay Prison, knowing that all life is precious, but that these lives specifically have been targeted because of racism, because of Islamophobia. And this is not the nation that we want. This is not the country we want to live in. We know better, we feel better, and there is a higher purpose for us being here. We know that. And so we seek accountability for racist policies that target black and brown people throughout this country. But we seek accountability for the torture that those same people in those same prisons have felt, and those same tactics have been carried across the sea to Guantanamo Bay Prison, while our brothers have been detained indefinitely, many cleared for release, and still invalued just because they are Muslim, just because they are brown. Folks in our very communities killed just because they are brown and because they are black. And so we know better. Everyone in this room knows better. Despite any law you have heard or any commands that you have been given, we know better. And we see that in each other when we look at each other in the eyes. We see that in each other when we hold each other by the arms. And we see that in each other, we hear that in our very voices as we sing this song right here. We remember all the people, the police still. We feel their spirits, they're with us still. We remember all the people, the police kill. We feel their spirits, they're with us still.
Brothers and sisters, in this time right now, we're going to take 28 minutes here in this space, representing the fact that every 28 hours, a black person is killed by a police officer, a security guard, or a vigilante across the United States. And so for this 28 minutes, what we'll also be doing is lifting up specific petitions and promises to break white silence. The white people all across America have been complacent and sat silent while people of color in this country, specifically black people in this country, have been killed, while black people have been enslaved, while black people have been segregated and separated and offered less. And today, many of the white folks gathered here would like to take this opportunity to break white silence on these issues, to break white silence on racism and break white silence on white supremacy, to speak out and accompany our brothers and sisters of color in demanding justice, in demanding equality for all people equally. So I'm going to ask each person to finish, I am breaking white silence because. I am breaking white silence because I love all people of all kinds. And I see white supremacy tearing apart people, and I know that this is time is now for collective liberation.
I am breaking white silence because I am from Cleveland, where Tamir Rice and Tanisha Anderson were murdered. I am breaking white silence because I want to have a whole community where all are healthy, where some lives are not worth less than others, where humanity can foster, and where guns are abolished, and communities can come together in brotherhood and sisterhood.
I am breaking white silence because I believe in collective liberation.
I believe in silence because it's the only thing that will bring justice to all.
I break white silence because in my heart it's the only right thing to do.
I am breaking white silence because I believe that the racist lies are not the truth. And I believe that human beings are all equal.
I'm breaking white silence because the mother of a young man who was gunned down on these streets, Emmanuel, was just speaking to us 20 minutes ago in front of the Department of Justice. She was sobbing and crying at the fact that she lost her son, and my heart broke for her. As a woman, as a mother, eventually, I cannot imagine losing my own child at the hands of state violence. That is why I'm speaking out today.
I am breaking white silence because I'm from Chicago and my roommates lost their best friend last year, Dominic Franklin, and I don't want that to happen to them again.
I have been breaking white silence all of my life. I have a black son also, and I have been terrified for him for 20 years.
I'm breaking white silence to quote the line of my dear friend Brian Wilson, who came to this realization in Vietnam and Latin America, but it applies all over the world. We in the U.S., we white people, our lives are not worth more, their lives are not worth less.
I'm breaking white silence for Malik Jones, a member of my community in New Haven, Connecticut, who was executed 10 years ago by racist East Haven police. His mother, Emma Jones, cries to this day and she's never received justice. So I'm breaking white silence for my brother, Malik Jones, and my sister, Emma Jones.
I am breaking white silence today because I feel like it is the only way to build authentic relationships across lines of color. I think racism is the sin that keeps us apart, and for that reason I am breaking white silence.
I'm breaking white silence in order to not be complicit. If I don't break white silence, I can't live with it.
And we are here to break white silence against anti-black racism. We are here to bring light to the pain and suffering of the families that have lost someone at the hands of police officers that are gunning people down because they're criminalizing them for being black or brown or Muslim. We are here to say their names, and we're here so no one ever forgets. So no one ever forgets Tanisha Anderson. No one ever forgets Akai Gurley. We will never forget Sean Bell. We will never forget Ramarley Graham. We will never forget Amadou Diallo. We will never forget Eric Garner. We will never forget Erica Boyd. We will never forget Renisha McBride. We will never forget Yvette Smith. We will never forget Trayvon Martin. We will never forget Kimani Gray. We will never forget Oscar Grant. We will never forget Timothy Russell.